Have we seen these guys play yet? Since COVID?
Versus each other, I don't have memories.
At all?
Ever, yep. I don't know who I am.
That's really something that you should probably look into. I do like the color palette that we've got going on with both of these players right now.
Yeah.
I wonder why Jordan has decided to go with X. I guess he wants to play a little bit more of a scrappy kind of game as opposed to constantly trying to backdash against Zeph's good movement.
And so he did play earlier in the winners bracket. I don't recall seeing a CE or some suffering, so execution might be a factor and not there tonight. So Xianghua, arguably a better character that you can just like feel like solid on execution wise, like consistently, I'd say.
Speaking of bad execution, we were like missing stab punishes on some of Incendiate's parry opportunities. And I also want to point out that Incendiate has had PC for a pretty short amount of time, and he's already S1, and so kudos to the grind.
What? that big hitbox off that 60k?
Well, it was disadvantaged, though. I'm not surprised. Ooh, okay, and that's game.
So wonderful punish when it mattered the most, just blocking that 1k and doing actually the most optimal punish possible to win that round. Good stuff.
Okay, so I wonder if this is why he's decided to go with X, because harkening back to, I believe it was last week's, the last time there was a Boominati thing, we had a very similar situation where Zeph tried Sophie against Enders, it didn't work out, and he went to X, and they had a pretty close thing. And I wonder if that's because they wanted a character that had an I-12.
Oh, goodbye!
Okay, 2-1. Zeph is going to be the only person with meter for a while. Ooh, okay.
I would say that's unfortunate that they're not going to recreate Incendiate's meter, because, like, being armed with that I-12 CE is, it feels good as a Xianghua player, but it looks like he's going to recreate that no problem, just naturally.
I would say that it's just unfortunate that the netcode is terrible.
Yeah, sure, so...
That's really the nuts and bolts of everything. So we're gonna go to the very last round. Everybody has as much meter as they want, which I think matters. Well, it's difficult, because on one side we have one of the best CEs, and on the other side we have one of the best soul charges. So let's see, it's whomever pops meter first. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, great backstep, but that doesn't convert to too much damage, just a little bit of chip. But that's gonna convert to big damage if you're gonna, do a I-14.
I like how Incendiate pressed a button after the A plus B like every single time, and it never worked.
Alright, just gonna spend the meter, extend this combo to big damage.
Well, he's got pretty good Oki. He is still technically taking away time on the full card as well. Not to that's it. Oh, it's a shame when you get your grab sidestep.
Oh yeah. Zeph is just kind of a master of stealing turns and just making you feel bad overall.
And sidestepping grabs.
And sidestepping grabs.
He's really good at that.
Dude, 2-2-B is nuts.
Yeah. Always has been.
To the stage of history retold.
So I imagine we're going to stick with the same characters. I feel like Incendiate's going to want to change the stage, if only because of how uneven and inconsistent that stage is in particular.
Yeah, and I figured a Xianghua player would want to, get want the consistency of, okay, I can get my ring outs here, I can get my wall combos here. And...
Even just in terms of, as a player, it's very difficult to find reasons to stay with that stage.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, nobody wants it.
Only bad feelings are on that stage.
Battle 1. Fight.
Still a fairly neutral stage. We're going to see what kind of adjustments Jordan's able to do. One of the main things that he wants to try to do is stop whipping as often as he is. Okay. Man, it really seems like Zeph is just leaning him out to such a degree right now.
Yeah, blaming him out, implementing those backstep, just kind of weaving in and out. Gotta be frustrating for a Xianghua player.
I do also want to point out that I don't know the input for it, but X has that one part of her stance that seems to like tech crouch, virtually everything. It seems virtually invincible, but Zeph has been able to catch it every single time that it's been around.
Yeah, PX test.
Yeah, okay. But he's not getting these stabs. That's really the only time that we've actually seen Incendiate get some initiative, at least in this game. Okay, here we go.
I like the usage of Incendiate 3A to kind of like catch the backstep with something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he definitely seems like he has to like try and figure out longer moves. I think I talked about this the last time that I commentated a Zeph match, where you have to change your approach because Zeph is not going to just sit in front of you like most players will.
Oh, and that backs up again. Oh, there you go. PXS evasion. Dodge that stab attempt. Didn't dodge that stab attempt, but, you know.
Yeah, he's still whiffing way too much.
Ooh, but not too discouraged from mashing. Working out so far.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get discouraged from mashing, especially if you're going to play X. If you get discouraged from mashing, then you're just going to get out-damaged by every character.
Yeah, that's a good point. Xianghua's all about making the reads. And evasive safe launchers.
Yeah, she's got a variety of different things that are going for her. She also has a lot of meter right now.
And a slow charge. Not the most like oppressive slow charges. But still can create a good opportunity like this. That was a lot of damage, but
Really the main tool that you get from X Soul Charge at